Welcome to a new video. Today I will tell you new information about Bhutan's dragon family. The royal court of Bhutan is celebrating. Little Giles Eugene has turned 6 at a time when the royal family is consolidating its position, even more so, if that's possible, within the international sphere. Dressed in traditional Bhutanese attire, he became the star of his own day, a symbol of the love in a story, that of his parents, that could well have been taken from a fairy tale. Prince Giles Eugene's 6th birthday. Born on March 19, 2020, amidst an air of mystery and sophistication, the second son of the King and Queen of Bhutan, Jigme Kesar Namgyel Wangchuk and Queen Jetsun Pema, arrived in the world. His arrival came during a spring marked by pandemic restrictions, making his birth a turning point in their lives and adding a touch of sweetness to that difficult time. However, in keeping with the privacy the Dragon King and Queen maintain, the first image of the little one was slow in coming, as was his name, which they chose to reveal during one of the most special moments of the year for the royal family. An offering during a ceremony known as Trelda Tsechu at Tashikoddzong Monastery, in the country's summer capital, served as the backdrop for revealing the name of the newest member of one of the world's most intriguing royal families. On the joyous and most special occasion of the first anniversary of the birth of His Royal Highness Giles Eugene Wangchuk, we are honored to share a collection of images. However, his face had been seen a few months earlier, coinciding with the birthday of Queen Jetsu, who, beaming, presented the new Prince of Bhutan to the world on May 31, 2020. It is a privilege for us to share this wonderful collection of photographs of the royal family. The concern over the increase in COVID-19 cases led the Dragon Kings to relinquish their leading role and give it to those who needed it most at the time, leading to a mystery that was gradually solved and captivated those who witnessed the growth of the little prince who turned 6 today. Despite the traditional secrecy surrounding the royal family, the advent of new technologies has also left its mark on the court of Bhutan. Little by little, the institution has opened itself to the world through its social media channels, transforming them into a discreet window that allows us to get to know its members more closely. On this occasion, the Queen of Bhutan has chosen to break through that veil of mystery by sharing new pictures of little Giles Eugene, in which it's clear he's growing into a young man. Seated on limestone and surrounded by flowers, the images show the young prince in an environment as delicate as it is symbolic, being closely linked to Bhutanese tradition. Dressed in traditional Bhutanese attire, Giles Eugene poses with the naturalness of someone who is gradually assuming a more responsible role within the institution. Therefore, in another of the images, the Dragon Prince is seen walking on the palace grounds, showing not only how much he has grown, but also the bearing that is already beginning to define his personality. The love story of the Dragon Kings. It was a summer day, during an informal celebration that brought together the now dragons of the Himalayan kingdom. She was barely 7 years old, and he hadn't yet reached 18. However, that encounter was enough to make a promise. The king promised that girl, now Queen of Bhutan, that if they both remained single upon reaching adulthood, they would become engaged and unite their lives forever. Jetsun eventually became the only woman in his life, making the decision to renounce polygamy, a tradition that allows Bhutanese men to marry an unlimited number of women. Love became a reality, and the couple married in a most romantic ceremony. In 2011, they joined their lives forever, giving rise to the fruit of their love, Crown Prince Jigme Namgyel, Giles Eugene, who turned 6 today, and the little princess, Sonam Yongdem. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be grateful for every like, comment, and especially subscription.